Hello and welcome to our online MBC team. My name is Miss Marcia. I'm going to be your instructor, and we're excited to have you. I love medical billing and coding. It changed my life and gave me a career instead of a job, and I'm just so excited to go through this journey with you. The first thing that I want to talk about is attendance. Attendance is not part of your grade. I'm going to say that, but I'm also going to say that getting behind in your assignments will affect your grade. So the way that we do attendance is every day I get on to see who submitted assignments. Assignments go from Sunday to Sunday, 12 to 12 a.m. Sundays. So you have I usually open assignments by 3 o'clock on Sunday, just to give some of you guys a head start if you want to. So I usually open up assignments by 3 o'clock on Sunday, and they're not due till the next Sunday at midnight. So you have 7.5 days to complete between 18 and 20 assignments. So what happens is, for example, say that you work a double on Monday and you cannot get on and do assignments. You'll be marked absent, but the next day you can get on and submit and get caught up, and you'll be marked present. Okay, so you have to turn in a daily assignment or a lab daily to be marked present. Homework does not count as present. So in order to be marked present, you have to turn in a daily assignment or a lab every day to be counted present. Now, if you miss 14 days straight, including the weekends on assignments, what will happen is you will 14 day out. Now, you may be saying, well, how will I know? I'm going to text you and tell you, hey, it's been 5 days. I haven't heard from you. There's no submissions. Is everything okay? I'm going to be contacting. Something I also want to say to you is please don't wait till you get in a crisis situation before you contact me. I don't want you to be so upset that you're ready to just throw in the towel. Remember, at first, everything is confusing. Everything is overwhelming, but it does get easier. You just have to stay the course. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I have Zoom class at 11. This login information that you used to log into Zoom, or I sent you the Zoom invitation on, please write it down, because that's the meeting information every single time. I reuse it over and over and over again. Also, I would like you to accept my Remind invitation. I use Remind to text the whole class because there's a lot of you. I want to point out that on a Remind on a Remind text message, only you and I can see that text message. I may be texting the whole group, but the conversations that are had there, if you text something back to me, it's going to just come to me. If I text something back to you, only you and I can see that conversation, so it's private. I do use traditional text messages also. Okay, so let's talk about what you're going to be receiving. You should be receiving your manuals. I'm going to just show you the CPT manual. You'll be receiving a total of 3 manuals, and it may take a little time to get there. These are the manuals. So you need these manuals to complete your work, but you can also Google. I'm not going to be checking for the accuracy until you get your manuals, so please do your assignments and just do the best you can, okay? I'm asking you just to do the best you can. All right, I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to talk about some information that you have. The first thing that I want to talk about is your Evolve account. This is where your ebooks are found. So Miss Jana Peterson has sent you a letter that looks like this: creating an Evolve account, and it's going to have your name at the top. And then if you read this information and you follow the instructions, you're going to be able to go ahead and load your books. You're going to have your ebook code. Now, this is someone else's ebook code. This is not yours. but it's Miss Barbara Washington. So she's going to see this later. But anyway, that being said, you're going to use this code to redeem your books. Okay, so remember this code to redeem your books. Now I'm going to show you where you redeem your books. So you're going to pull up Evolve, and that's what this looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Once you sign in, you're going to be here. That's catalog. Then you're going to scroll down and it says redeem and access code, and you're going to submit that. Now, once you submit that, what's going to pop up is, and remember guys, this is my site. It looks a little bit different on your side. You're going to go to your Vital Source Library. Vital Source Library. When you click your Vital Source Library, you may have to do more information. Just do what it's asking you to do. And then once you click that, you're going to have your books down here. Okay? We are in Bucks Step-by-Step Medical Coding 2021. It's this blue one. And then it comes with the workbook. Now, in the workbook, on the workbook, it's going to say workbook in white, so you can see the difference. Okay, so I'm going to push continue reading because I'm going to tell you where we are today. Today, there is an exam. You, of course, do not have to take that exam, but you do need to do your lab and your homework. So this is our table of contents. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. Please write this down. You're going to go to Unit 3. We're on Chapter 18. And this is Chapter 18. I also want to show you something else very important. If you keep on going on your table of contents, hang on, let me go back. Sorry. Let's go back to our table of contents. If you continue to scroll past your units, you're going to go to something, or you're going to see Appendix B and Appendix C. These are answers to some of your exercises. This is a resource for you to use to check your answers. Or if you're stuck, to go and see what an answer is and then go back and find out why that's the answer. But this is actually your ebooks. I want to point something else out. If you look at the bottom, there's a little printer, a big A, a little a, and then right here, read aloud and take a listen to this.
Chapter 18, Hemic, Lymphatic, Mediastinum, and Diaphragm. There aren't a great number of codes in these systems.
So what that is reading your ebook to you. So if you're cooking dinner or you're having to, I don't think you can listen to it while you're driving because I don't think you can load this on your phone. But sorry, Derrelisa, this recording's for you, so don't worry. You're texting me telling me that you didn't get the invite. Anyway, so this is going to read it to you, and you can be sitting in your room and taking notes on your bed and listening to it. And so this makes it really easy to do your lessons. Okay, so put a pin in that. I'm going to show you another way that you're going to be able to get your lessons. But this is your ebooks. Evolve ebooks. Now we're going to go to your My Unitec page, Genzabar, or your e-learning, whatever you're calling it. And so once we log in, you are OMBC 154 ON03. All right, so this is what your beginning page is going to look like. So let's take a look at this latest news. It's a very important place to go. I put up every week something called a week at a glance. And so this is a very important resource for you because you know what's due on what day. Now, for example, 7-5, we were out of school yesterday, so you had no assignments. Today, Barbara and Derrelisa, you are starting on day 25 of 40, which is Tuesday. These days, know which day you're on, like on day 25, is so important. I'm going to show you why in just a minute. So if you do you're starting on day 25, so that means you're responsible only for day 25 forward. Please do not go backwards to other assignments. I'm going to be dropping all of those. Bear with me, that takes a little time, but I'm going to get that done. So today you're actually going to start on chapter 18, read through the hemic through the diaphragm, and chapter exercise 18-2. These are what I'm expecting you to do. Now, again, I know you don't have your manuals yet, and it's going to take a little time to get there. But do the best you can using Google and your resources that you have within your chapter, and do the best you can. I'm not going to be checking for accuracy at this point. Okay, so let's go back and see why day 25 of 40 is important to know. We're going to go to our coursework. Once we go to our coursework, look at all these days. So how do you know where you are if you're not if you can't keep up with it? Well, you're going to know from your week at a glance. You can print that out, or you can just save it on your tab, and you can go back and forth. A lot of my students like to print it out so they can check off what they've done. So you see here, day 26, day 27, and day 28, there's no day 25. That's because they have an exam. So module 154, day 25 of 40, chapter 17 exam. Derrelisa and Barbara, I'm dropping this exam for you. Please do not do it. So you're going to move on. And again, here comes homework. So day 25, 26, 27, and 28. And then your lab report. Day 25, 26, 27, and 28. Now, remember, I was going to tell you another way you can get your lessons. Let's go into a lesson. And again, I'm going through the instructor way, so it looks a little bit different. But here's your instructions. Read chapter 18 attached below. If reading in your ebook, this is found in Unit 3, chapter 18. Complete chapter exercise 18-1 through 18-2. Submit chapter 18-2 exercise. Okay, this is where some important stuff comes in. I have copied and pasted everything from your ebook here. And then in red, I have put your exercises. I do this with your reading material every single time. So this is 18-2. This is what I want you to turn into me. Excuse me, I need to add something. Do not do ICD-10 codes. Sorry, you guys gave me an opportunity to correct something. We're not doing ICD-10 codes because we have not gone through that yet. So that's where your coursework is. I know it's a lot of information to take in, but spend some time just exploring. And of course, you can come to me for questions about anything. Also, I want to let you know that we have PowerPoint slides. If you click into that, we're on chapter 18. You can read your PowerPoint slides for chapter 18. So that's there, and you can see I have them all loaded for you through the chapters. Your syllabus is here. And that's pretty much all we use except for our discussion forum. And on our discussion forum, there will be questions weekly that we're going to discuss. All right, let me see. I think that's pretty much it. Let's just go over a little bit. Remember your week at a glance. That is so important. I'm just going to go into week at a glance so you can see it again. This is everything that you're going to find due in this week. Day 25, 26, 27, and 28. And you have a daily assignment, a lab, a homework, and a discussion question. And then here I even have our Zooms on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think that's it. I think I covered it all. I know there's a lot of information. Please text me or call me with your questions. I have a class at 11 o'clock. If anybody wants to join in with that, again, it's the same information that I sent you for this Zoom call. And other than that, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to be attaching I think I already sent you guys the welcome letter. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I have Zoom at 11. I record that Zoom class and I put it either in the daily assignment or the lab. I will send out a reminder to tell you exactly where it's at. Watch your Zooms. I'm telling you guys, if I put it up or if I tell you to watch something off of YouTube, there's a reason behind it. It's so important for you to watch the Zooms because so many times your questions are answered in those Zoom calls. All right, well, have a good day, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you and being on this journey with you. Bye-bye.